So I love using atmosphere aerosol to add mood and depth to my shots. These cans actually last a pretty decent amount of time, and you don't really need a whole ton of it to get your desired effect. This is a great option if you don't want to mess with a fog machine or a hazer. It works best in relatively small spaces, kind of like I've got going on right here. Kind of haze that up just a little bit. If you're using it outside, you really do need to be somewhere without a whole ton of wind, or it's just going to blow away and not show up at all. You'll see it best in beams of light. So if your subject is backlit, or if you're shining a beam of light like a flashlight through the haze, it's really going to stand out much more than if it's just kind of a normal room. And alternatively, you can just lay it in really, really thick and you're going to get a nice intense kind of hazy look throughout the room. Really hazing out there. Hopefully you're able to see that pretty decently. But as we can see, we spray it there, you can really see it coming and making a very visible haze when you've got a nice strong light source. And like if we turn off this light, it becomes a lot less visible, so you really do want to use it with some kind of backlighting to really make it pop and really be able to see it well to utilize it the best that you can. And of course, it works pretty simply. You just pop off the top like that and just hold down to spray like so. And I will say that it also shows up a lot better if you have a deeper depth of field. So having your lens at f4 versus 1.4 really, really helps. For example, this lens is at 3.5, this lens is at f1.7. So that'll kind of give you an idea of how it will look different at different apertures. Now, it's not necessarily a tool for every single shoot, but for shoots that you want to get that kind of cinematic light beams or create a moodier, hazier, or spookier look, this stuff is absolutely awesome. I love how portable it is. I can take it anywhere. I don't have to worry about plugging it in like I would a hazer or a fog machine. And they're very affordable, especially if you buy them in bulk. The price per can gets pretty reasonable. I definitely think it's worth having at least a couple of these little guys in your kit at all times, just in case you need them on different shoots. I really like the way that it can just create a different and dynamic look to your footage.